Welcome to The Shadows of Us, a teeny bopper story of Sasha, Rhea, Rob, and Sunny. The sun had already begun its descent as the four friends gathered in their usual spot in the college library. For years, this had been their sanctuary, a place where memories were shared and futures were discussed. Their laughter had echoed here countless times, but today, the air was different. Rhea's mind had been clouded with a decision that weighed heavily on her heart. The art scholarship she had been offered was a dream come true, but her parents had not shared the same excitement. Their vision for her future seemed set in stone, and it had never included a life of painting and creativity. The disappointment in their eyes had been enough to shake her resolve, making her wonder if she was capable of defying them. Sasha's presence in the group had always been a source of strength. Her natural charisma and passion for social justice had made her a well-known figure among their peers. Yet, beneath her exterior, a story of personal heartache had been carefully concealed. She was no stranger to loss, and the emotional scars from her parents' tumultuous marriage had left her with trust issues. The way she buried her own pain behind the causes she championed made her feel invincible, though sometimes even she questioned her ability to heal. Rob's charm had always been a defining trait. On the outside, he was the athlete everyone admired, the guy everyone thought had everything figured out. But underneath it all, he had felt empty for as long as he could remember. The pressure of living up to his high school reputation had taken its toll, and he found himself in a constant battle to define who he truly was. The weight of expectations had begun to smother him, and despite the adoration of his peers, he often felt alone. Sunny, the easygoing one, had always been the glue holding the group together. His jokes and carefree demeanor had lightened even the darkest of moods. Yet, beneath his humor, a feeling of emptiness lingered. He had often masked his true feelings with laughter, convinced that no one would understand the complexity of his emotions. His seemingly perfect life, a life full of achievements and accolades, had never felt as fulfilling as he had hoped. The loneliness that gnawed at him in the quiet moments was something only he knew. As the evening wore on, the friends sat in silence, each of them lost in their own world. The library, once a place of refuge, now felt suffocating. Rhea's hands trembled as she stared at the pages of her sketchbook, her mind far away from the art that had always come so naturally to her. Sasha absent-mindedly scrolled through her phone, her thoughts preoccupied with something she could not yet bring herself to share. Rob's leg bounced nervously beneath the table, his mind racing with thoughts of the upcoming game, the pressure to succeed, and the future he had no control over. Sunny gazed out the window, watching the fading sunlight, the emptiness inside him growing with each passing moment. A sense of impending change hung over the group, but none of them could pinpoint the exact moment when their lives would shift forever. The coming weeks would bring challenges they hadn't yet imagined, testing their friendships, their family bonds, and their own understanding of who they truly were. But tonight, in that quiet corner of the library, they were simply four friends trying to make sense of a world that had become too complicated.